Hi, my name is Ed Gragert, and I was an ICYE exchangee in 1966-67 to Seoul, Korea. One lived with a wonderful family that I am still in almost daily contact with almost 60 years later. When I went to college after my year, I went into, I changed from the sciences to Asian studies field, and then went to graduate school at Columbia University in New York in the field of Korean and Japanese history. So already that year impacted my career, my academic career direction. And then in about 1979, I was writing a dissertation. I was pretty tired of writing. And I got a call from ICYE US downtown in New York. And they said, would you like a summer job? And I said, sure, I'm tired of writing. So I went to the office and worked with incredible volunteers all across the country to find host families and to place exchangees who are arriving in the United States in about a month. And when they arrived in July of that year, they all had, almost all of them had placements. And then I stayed at the office and became the executive director of ICYE US later that year, and had the opportunity for 11 years to work with volunteers in the United States and around the world to give an opportunity for young people the same kind of experience that I had had as a high school exchange student. And it was an amazing experience to see the impact of that ICYE year on hundreds and hundreds of others. And then I realized that I was privileged because I'd had the opportunity actually to go abroad. And so when technology came along, I jumped to a new startup, and that was creating a network for the K-12 community online to enable young people to work collaboratively together internationally on projects. And that was called IEARN, International Education and Resource Network. And from those two countries, the Soviet Union and the United States, I had the privilege of being able to grow that network to 140 countries and become the world's largest educational network online. An amazing experience. I had the opportunity to maybe travel to 70, 80 countries and meet incredible people. What a incredible opportunity and privilege that I had in that experience. And then I realized, of course, even those young people were privileged because they had access to technology. And so in 2012, I went to an organization in Washington, D.C. called the Global Campaign for Education, U.S., which was an advocacy coalition of organizations working to make sure that all young people worldwide had access to a quality education. So bringing together UNICEF, Oxfam, Save the Children, all of those organizations that are working to influence our government and our institutions to support education for all initiatives worldwide. And then in 2016, I was kind of tired of the 9 to 5. And so I moved from Washington, D.C. and New York to the woods of Pennsylvania, where I'd had a house for many years, and got involved in local politics a lot. And in fact, I just won my local election here in Milford, Pennsylvania. And so even today, almost 60 years later after that ICYE experience, that experience continues to touch my life and affect the people I work with, the kinds of activities that I do, and get involved in social justice, get involved in political change at the local level and at the national level. And so if anyone is considering an ICYE United Planet experience, I am testimony to the fact that experience, even though just a year, will have an impact on your life for the rest of your life, and in ways that you cannot even imagine when you actually go through that year. So congratulations, ICYE. It's been 70 years since it got started and those first Germans came to the United States. Congratulations to all of the ICYE and United Planet returnees, because you are what's going to shape the future of this country and the world. And I celebrate with you, and have fun. See you later. Bye.